Hello everyone. Today I show a demo about the new Azure Container Apps. This is a new service that was released on the last Ignite. It's still in preview. I will follow a demo my friend that works as a Microsoft advocate, George Arteiro, has prepared. And what this demo will do? We'll deploy a container app that will read a message in Azure Storage Queue, and it will process this message and it will store the output on the log analytics workspace, right? To do this demo, you need an active subscription, pay as you go with Azure. I test it's not working on the trial account, and this is a preview. This will change. This is only to show what this technology is capable. And just talk a little bit about this technology. This Azure Container Apps, you can have like the best features from Kubernetes without the need to deploy the Kubernetes itself. And it has like KEDA, you can trigger, you can scale and trigger based on events. You also have this Dapper, it's everything cloud native, right? So let's start. What do you need? I will provide on the video this link here. It's just follow just follow the instructions, right? First of all, we need to set up some environment variables to use this, like the resource group name, location. Today it's available only in Canada Central and North Europe, right? um, the name of the container environments, and we have to set up a log analytics workspace. So this is easy. Just copy it here and paste on the bash. You also can use PowerShell. Now we have to set the storage account name because the storage accounts are unique. We need to change this name. Let's do here CApps demo Azure Par. You see, a number, it will be unique. This variable set. Now, if you are not logged in, you have first you need to have the AZ CLI installed, and you have to log in. I'm already logged in. I don't need to do that. You run an AZ upgrade to upgrade your CLI. You need to be on the latest version. Then we have to install an extension here on the AZ CLI to deal with the container apps, and we also have to register uh, this station here, right? So first step, we have to create a resource group with this variable we have created. Just copy and paste. Wait a little bit, and I got here the response. I can come here on the Azure portal. It's not okay. We'll see this here in a few seconds, right? So the next steps, we need to create an environment. In this environment, we need a log analytics workspace, and we also need the container apps environment with the credentials to access this workspace. Before I proceed, let's check if my resource group is here. Okay, my container apps resource group is here. There is nothing here, right? So let's create the log analytics workspace. This log analytics workspace, this is quick to create, but it takes a few minutes to start to work, right? And I forgot to press enter. Okay, this is no, I had to press enter. It's created. Can you see it here? Not yet. Okay, we'll see in a few minutes. Now we have to put like the credentials, the client ID and the client secret like in a variable to go to the next step. So let's do this step here to get the client ID. And it's okay, we got the client ID. And now we get the client secret to run the follow command. Let's check my resource group. It's here. Okay, the container apps logs is here on the resource group. And now we have to create the container app environment itself. It is connected to this um, workspace, log analytics workspace, to send the logs, right? So let's run the command. And our variables we created are here. Let's wait a little bit. It's deploying. While this is deploying, I'll explain the next step. The next step, we have to create the storage queue. The storage queue will host, it will be like an Azure storage account, and the storage queue is like queue storage, like an RabbitMQ queue, something similar, but Azure offers this inside storage account. Okay, we have here created. So let's create the storage account with the variable we have created. At this stage, let's check what we have in my resource group. Here we also have the container app environment created, and in a few seconds we'll have the storage account. Let's wait while it is creating. Take a few seconds, not a long one. Okay, it's created here and with my variable. Next step, we have to put in a variable connection string to allow our to allow us to write like a message. Actually, we have to create the message queue with this string. So let's get the connection string. At this point, I believe not yet. In a few seconds, you see here the storage account on the resource group. We have the string. The next step is to create the queue. We'll create a queue called my queue. And we are creating the queue. And let's see if you have the storage account here. Okay, we have the storage account here. And we have the queue here. And here's the queue. And our queue is empty. We don't have messages here, right? So now let's write a message in our queue. We write this message, hello queue app reader, and we write here using our connection string we created, and this should be here fast, right? My queue is here. We have this message. So the next step will be to deploy the background application. This application here that will read the queue and you send the message to the log analytics workspace, right? So because this is still in a preview, we have to deploy this using ARM template. But I believe in coming soon, when after the preview or even during the preview, it will be replaced by a command. We don't need to do the deployment with the ARM template. So to do this deployment here, we need to create a file called queue.json, or the name we want. We need only to change the command, and we paste here. And here, what this is doing. This is creating a container with this application, this container apps queue reader, and this is scale from minimum 1, maximum 10. I tested with 0, it haven't worked, and here we have 1. I think after the preview it will work with 0 to scale from 0 when you have to scale to 1 when you have a message in the queue. But let's do in this way. It's saved. Now let's deploy this queue with the AZ deployment. Before I press enter and proceed with the command, let's see the queue here. We have the message, right? So I run the command. It will deploy the container on the Container Apps environment. It's created. Click it here. It's deploying, and let's refresh. Refresh. The message is here. It's still refreshing while this is deploying. The message is still here, and it's deploying. It's running. It'll take a few seconds to deploy. It's running. It's running. It's running. And the message was consumed, as we can see, but we didn't get a response from the Azure Resource Manager. It will take a few seconds longer. And it's running, running, running. Okay, it will take a few seconds, right? So, as we can see, this app, this Azure Container Apps, is faster than the Azure Resource Manager. Right, so let's wait for the response. And just have a look here. We didn't get a response here, but on the Container Apps, we have over here our apps. We have the queue already here deployed, and okay, finally we got the answer. And now let's see if this thing have worked, and if you have on the logged analytic workspace our response. I know from previous experience this log analytics workspace is a little bit delayed, like we have to wait to get the message. Let's test now. Maybe we get a surprise. Let's see here, and let's wait the command response. We got this. I'm surprised. We got this working quickly. Our message is here. If you try and you don't have you don't get the message like on the first go, just wait 5 to 10 minutes. You see the message here working, right? So we had everything working. We deployed in Azure Storage Queue. We write a message to an Azure Storage Queue, and our Container App application queue reader read the message and start the message on the Log Analytics workspace. And before this trial, we can test it again. We can get this message here. We can put another message on the queue here, but let's do a little bit different message. Let's change this message here. Hello, Azure, and let's get this message here, a different message here. Let's try to watch the queue, but like the queue now will be read faster. I think we won't have time to see. Let's check. Here's the queue. There is no message in the queue. Press the message here and try to see the message here. We see hello Azure here, and done. Our message has consumed the queue, and let's read the log analytics. I don't like this out table. Let's see this way. Message hello queue reader. Okay, it's not here yet. It's a matter of time to get the message here. Let's try again. And Rolnik already. Ah, hello, Azure is here. This shows in the post. Hello, Azure is here. The first message is here. The second message, the most recent here, is that it's on the top. So that's okay. We have our application work. I will write my impressions here, my first impressions in the blog. And to conclude, this these Azure Container Apps, my gut feeling say to be a success, it to be something like our web apps, and this is one more product to run containers on the Azure service portfolio. And I hope you like the video, and if you like, please help the Azure channel, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up for our video. And thank you, everyone.